Hello, my name's Linda. I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm making a Christmas card today. Not very complicated. I'm using the fantastic Coming Home stamp set. I'm also using some of the designer series paper that goes with this set. I'm going to be starting with a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock, and this is just an A4 piece of cardstock which I've just cut in half. So that is 10.5 centimetres, and that is cut in half, and we're going to have a card folding across here. So I'm just going to get my scoreboard. So I'm actually going to score this down the middle, so I'm putting this with the long side at the top. We're going to put this at about 14.9 centimetres on this end and then score. And then we just need to fold and burnish. And we're going to have our card standing this way today. Sorry if the light is not great. I'm filming this a little bit later in the day today. To save some time, I've already gone ahead and done some stamping. I've stamped this house, the large tree and the car. And here they are, and I've also die cut these. If you don't have the dies, you could just cut these out and do a bit of fussy cutting. I've used Pool Party, Misty Moonlight, Flirty Flamingo, bit of Balmy Blue there, and I can't remember the colour I used for the tree, but I'll try and write that down if I remember. And we also have a piece of Whisper White cardstock which we're going to put on the top. So it's cut just a tiny bit smaller than the card base, and we're going to do some stamping. I'm using this tiny stamp on the Coming Home set. This is how small it is. I'm going to be using Pool Party. I just went and swapped my amount because that one was much too large for that size stamp. I'm actually moving at the moment, and my whole house is total chaos, so I'm finding it really hard to find anything. And that's why I've not been making many videos lately either. Very busy. So I want to actually do some stamping in this area here. I'm going to start just stamping randomly and close together, and I'm just going to do a sort of a circle, a very rough circle. This doesn't need to be perfect, and I can't actually put my head over as I don't want to put my head in the camera. So I can't see exactly what I'm doing, but just keep moving the stamp round and round. I actually want the house to be here, and I want us to be able to see some of the snow all the way around the house. And so next I'm going to bring in some scrap paper, and I'm stamping off onto the paper and then onto the card. I have some linen thread, and I want to wrap this around my card. I'm going to go around twice, and then I want to be tying a small bow on the left hand side of my card. I'm going to pop my house on here, and I've added some dimensionals. I've put the mini ones on because I cannot find my normal size dimensionals. I think I may have packed them. If you could see my craft room, I am just surrounded by boxes, and hopefully we should be moving in a couple of weeks. And I'm just going to stick that about there, and that also will keep our linen thread in place. I'm then going to pop the card down here. I'm going to put dimensionals on the bottom of the card, but I'm just going to put glue at the top. So I've put a dimensional on each wheel and a little dab of glue at the bottom, and this way it will stick to the top of to the bottom of the house, and the wheels will still be resting on the snow beneath, and will still be popped up the same as the house. That might not be quite straight. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same with the tree. I'm going to put dimensionals down that side and stick some of the branches onto the side of the house. I'm going to pop my tree at the side, and that is soft sea foam that I used for my tree with a bit of crumb cake down the bottom. And then I'm going to finish, and I have cut out some of the designer series paper. One of the designer series papers that goes with this suite has got lots and lots of sentiments on it, so I've cut a couple out, and I'm going to decide which one to use, and then I'm just going to stick it somewhere on my card. I'm just going to snip some of these bits off, and now we can just stick this to the front of the card base. And there we go, card is finished, popping up this way for a change. It's really quite simple to put together. Once you've done your stamping and your colouring and a bit of die cutting, the card goes together really quickly. You could do all your colouring at night if you wanted to do more than one card, and then put them all together in one go. Do a sort of production line. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I've got another 3 card ideas for this stamp set coming out, and hopefully they will be going along while I am in the moving process. If you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Bye.